right, this is getting better every time. I really like how you're improving this, and I could see you're definitely making these changes. So I'm really grateful that you're willing to work with me as an instructor in this weird approach. So thank you. Okay, a big improvement. Those are all on their own separate lines. The only thing that, like, tactically a little tight is the G is touching the bottom. So I have an idea. You could just add the stroke of 1 point to each of these of the very same color that the fill is, and then we wouldn't have that issue with it being so tight. I'm impressed that you've got it all even and it's all consistent. So good job. Okay, moving on here. Yeah, this is so overall. Your goal is to control the eye. So you definitely start me here, and I flow right across. I come to this, probably come to that, and then I come back. That's the way I would, view it. So I think that's working. Oh, and I do like the how it flows off better. I hope you do too. I hope you're not making these changes just because I asked for them. I hope you recognize the rationale that I'm trying to point you in the direction of, which is a theme, consistency, unity, and just elegance in text, and most importantly, probably controlling the flow of the eye, moving the eye from one point to the next as you go along. So here you've done that. The C still looks a little far over. I would see if you could get it to line up a little bit better. But you got a great flow. Look how this just cascades down, 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 and over. And again, you start with this, and then down, down, down. The only thing that I think jumps out is Associates Board. I'm glad that title's there. I would keep it there. I would just make this MI Arts Friends make the best, just the same size as that. So the eye would go from here to here to here to here to this, then down, then down. Right now we do dun dun dun, and then we jump, and then we come back. So just give me a clear stepping stone, and that we won't be doing that anymore. Okay, over here, these could have stepping stones. Not really necessary. I think this overall works well. See that little sliver right there? I'd probably push the blue off. Go ahead, let it bleed off the page, and you won't have that little slice there. This one, yeah, look at that. See how much more orderly it feels? How much more consistency you have right there. Good job. So this is in order. That's in order. These two are. Thank you. What I would do now, and I'm pushing a little farther. To me, the holiday party is this, and both these things relate to the holiday party. So for two reasons. Why don't we move this up a little bit, the title, MI Arts Annual Holiday Party, so it's closer to the pictures that are related to the holiday party. And then secondly, we can move this guy a little bit higher, maybe these two just a little bit lower, and what we'll have is alignment all the way across. You have alignment here and here. You won't have this gap, which is unnecessary. Why is it unnecessary? Because to me, this is related to these pictures more than that. I don't know if this is all about the holiday party or not right now, because it's closer to that. It seems so. So consider that. Okay. Good job. That really helps this. I would maybe lift it slightly higher so that music was aligned with the top. The top of music was aligned with the top of 2007 MI Arts. So, but that's a good improvement over the title and nice alignment. These two seem a little close to one another, so I'd probably, if there was one more weight, I'd make that thicker weight, or maybe punch it up a couple points. If you do, the title might come all the way to here, and you might have to make the blue box bigger. But hey, you got space. It's not going to harm anything. So I'm glad you made total grants bigger. I would still make music total, theater total, visual art total bigger. You might have to make them into two lines. And I think the size of total grants would work. I don't think you need to make them capital, but just a little bit larger. And then that way, there's no problem. We go from here to here, this, down, 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 and total grants. So that's going to be awesome. Again, a lot of great improvements here. I could see you got me going from here, flowing right back down. Next title, flowing right back down. Good. It's a little tight right there, so I have an idea. You could drop this 1 or 2 points, all the text, keep everything in the same line. That would give you a little more space. You could push this down, giving a little more breathing room to your board and staff lit columns. I'm impressed that you got this as a dotted line, and impressed even more that you got the scissors in there. Good job. And then I would, you don't need dotted lines on the edge of the page. The printer, and I won't go into all the details, but the printer, you would drive them crazy because they'd have to cut so precisely. So that's all I'll say there. So just let the dots go here and here, and just let it be white and white. So all you have to do is grab the edge, pull it off, grab the bottom, pull it down, and it'll work just like that. Big improvement on the obituary. Just looking gorgeous. Good job. Then you got the Seattle Luncheon. Flows. So that's working. Now I noticed I counted your pages and you got 15. So you're one short if we're going to break this down based on 4. Because if we had 4 sheets of paper, 4 times 4, that's 16. So you just need 1 more page. So why don't you take this and make it the back cover? And you could, either make it a standalone cover, like this is the front. You could make a standalone at the back, or you could push it over. InDesign doesn't always work that way, but this would be the back cover if you did want to push it over. But if you do that, you got it to, it would actually work as a real official newsletter based on 11 by 17 sheets, folded in half, creating 4 pages every time. This would give you 4 sheets total. And it would be perfect. You'd be lined up just great. So think about that. Again, I'm really encouraged that this is working out, and I'm impressed with all the changes you're making. Good job. Thank you.